get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. From Minute Maid Park in Houston, opening day baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Houston Astros. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. First pitch coming up. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Nolan Ryan, singing he is one of the best to ever do it.
True legend in this game. Over 300 career wins. Always enjoy to watch him go to work. It's effortless out there. Doesn't wear his emotions on his sleeve. Doesn't know when he's high or when he's low.
Ready to go. Here's the veteran outfielder, Paul O'Neill. And the pitch. Edge of the zone for a strike, and the 2024 season has officially begun. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses inside. Now 1-2. Packed house here at Minute Maid. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 1 away.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And up next for New York, Derek Jeter. Right down to shoot, and that is strike 1. Ryan, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. That one not close. And 1-1. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. He goes down looking.
Oh, just excellent location on that inside fastball and really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it'd be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Left-hand hitter waits. And there's a ball.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
Off the mark there. And that's ball 3. Mickey Mantle getting on deck circle. 2 outs, base is empty. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
So up next, Mickey Mantle. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. That's in there. That's strike 1. At the belt and fires. And a big swing and a miss.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
2 outs. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that'll do it. 1 left for the Yankees. Now here come the Astros. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Houston, and on the mound today, Andy Pettitte. What do you look for here?
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out in the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. And now here's the veteran DH, Jose Altuve. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And that clips the inside corner. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
That one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. His first homer of the year. It's 1-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there. No doubt about it. Pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. And that one's a little bit low. And it's 1-0.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect them to swing at.
And a swing and a miss.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 and 2.
1 run across in the frame so far here on opening day. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
So next up for Houston, Jeff Bagwell. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. One out, bases empty, and a run in as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. And that is cut on and missed. And that's strike 1.
1-1.
That clips a corner.
A 1-2 count, all he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
And now 2-2. Another strikeout for Pettitte, his second of the inning.
Well, big power guy right there, and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you commit it. They try to chip the swing, just couldn't do it.
Greg Biggio in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Why to kick the pitch. Hammered down the line. Took the extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in there with a double. Nice way to start the year.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Here's Kyle Tucker. That's off the mark, and that's ball one. There's a swing and a drop. That one is gone. A two-run homer. Second home run of the inning. It's 3-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter. But that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through it.
So 2 away with nobody on. And stepping in for the Astros, Chas McCormick. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Long run. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
This offense is on fire. 3 extra base hits in a row. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. He got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Around third. Now a long throw home. He's safe.
But not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Here's Alex Bregman. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And the pitch is outside, ball one.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
The 1-1. That one hammered center field. Judge ranging back. Out of here. All muscle to center field. Their third home run of the inning. And they boost their lead. It's 6-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. For that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Aaron Boone makes his way out of the dugout, and he will make a move to the bullpen. Andy Pettit done for the night, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Goose Gossage.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So 2 down, Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. Strike on the inside corner.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Here comes the 0-1. Ball
That's
one
the ball.
there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And down on strikes. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. Back here at Minute Maid Park, top of the second, at the plate, Lou Gehrig. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
The 0-1. And downstairs.
That's a ball.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Alvarez in position. He's got it, and there's one down.
Batting fifth, the center fielder.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. And that one almost got him.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
The Yankees with a lot of ground to make up here at the top of the second. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. One down, base is empty.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And here is Jorge Posada. And it's fouled away. In the air out towards right center. McCormick has it sized up. And that is that. Back here in Houston, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jose Altuve. This guy makes great contact, one of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Gossage ready. 2 balls, no strikes to count. And another ball. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that's ball
Take
4.
your base, ball 4.
Leading up for the Astros.
So a man aboard. Here's Yordan Alvarez. His first at bat was a strikeout.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
That's outside. And now 2-0. And the right-hander deals.
Yeah.
Strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That's down and in. The Astros up big in this one. Bottom half of inning number 2. Inside corner for a strike. Full count now.
Count's full.
Gossage deals. Out towards right center field. Judge really on his horse for this one. Nice grab on the run. 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Jeff Bagwell.
So digging in, Jeff Bagwell. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1. Move to first. Back in there standing. Right-handed reliever. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And a good eye there.
That's the ball.
Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. Man at first, 1 away. And there's ball 4.
Take your base, ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
Second baseman.
2 on with 1 out. Here's the second baseman, Craig Biggio. Doubled in his first AB. Late with the swing there. And Craig and Kevin Biggio were just the second father-son combo to each hit for the cycle. Pretty cool for both of them. And you know how I love the cycle. Swing and a miss.
Talking about Craig's son, Kevin, he's a solid player, has a lot of his dad in him, too. Plays the game real hard.
And he deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Altuve, the lead runner at second. Bagwell over at first with 1 away. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Tucker batting for the second time. And that's strike one. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Caleb Ferguson, the left-hander, up and throwing. Inside, just missed.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Caught and missed. Struck him out. And there is another strikeout.
A couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
New inning getting started. Here's the veteran second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. And the right-hander back to work. Soriano goes 6'1", 180 pounds, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. Swings and misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Wouldn't chase that time. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here comes a pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
When you go that deep into the bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Man at first, and now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. The 0-1. Slice down the right side. And here it comes. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2.
It's a good take.
Righty to the plate. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And the runner holds.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Runner on the move. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. That's a little bit low. This to third. One at second. Now he launches a throw over his head. And it's going to wind up out of play.
Well, no trouble getting the double play started, but clearly some trouble on that return throw to first. I'm not sure if the runner going into second had a part in that or if it was something like a bad transfer. Either way, could have been 2 outs, but instead they got to work around a runner in scoring position now.
Here's Derek Jeter now with a runner in scoring position. Not close with that one. Ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Fastball for a strike. And the count even at 1. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Man at second. Caught him looking for the K. The Yanks lead 1. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. And now Chas McCormick. The right-hander back to work. And there's the strike.
Well, these Astros putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
And strike 2.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
And down on strikes he goes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity, and it is hard to catch up to.
Pena batting with 1 down, takes a strike. 1 out, bases empty. In the air to left center. Mantle in position. 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Alex.
2 outs, bases empty. Alex Bregman up next for the Astros. He's already homered in this game. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. And a pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Pitch misses there. 1-2 to count. And another ball. 2 outs. Base knock right field.
Putting the timed it up any better than that. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Now here is Yainer Diaz. And the 1-0. Gets the outside corner with that one.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Bregman off of first with 2 away. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1 left for Houston. They lead it though 6-0. And we're back. Start of the 4th. In now is the Yankees DH, Babe Ruth. The pitch. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Mickey Mantle. Struck out swinging his first time. That's inside.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Wouldn't chase that time.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Next offering is in for a strike. Man at second. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Kicks and deals. And there's a ball.
Full count.
Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Gehrig stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
1-0.
1 out and a runner at second, top half of inning number 4. Ground ball right side. Biggio sends it to first. And they got him. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. And ball 1 to Judge. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-1.
Next offering way upstairs. Two outs. just missed.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
The pitch. So now 2 on and 2 outs. First and third, 2 away. Here's a big power threat. Jorge Posada 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Right through there for a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
That one missing inside. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that is that. So they strand a pair. And midway in the 4th, it's the Astros 6 and the Yankees nothing. Back here in Houston, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jose Altuve. The wind of the pitch. Here's a strike. And a swing and a miss there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch. Center field. Judge is there. Makes the catch. And there's one away.
The batter, the left fielder.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Yordan Alvarez. First pitch, not close. That one drifts inside.
2-0.
The Astros up big in this one. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. Not even close there. And it's 3-0. Fought off foul. The other way, and he beats the shift. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now, Jeff Bagwell. That one hit to right on his way over. Squeezes it, and there's 2 down.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Craig Biggio.
Man at first, and here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Craig Biggio, 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Alvarez, the runner at first with 2 gone.
One and one.
This one in the dirt, and the runner stays where he is. 1-1. Just missed.
That's out.
High in the air, out to right. O'Neill settles under it, corrals it, and that ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Astros 6 and the Yankees nothing. Back here at Minute Maid Park, standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Ryan back to work. And that one pulled foul.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
And he blows that one by him at 100.
0-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now, when you follow up a triple-digit fastball with a nasty changeup, pretty much every time the hitter's going to be in trouble. And that was the plan. Get him to sit dead red on the fastball and then just make him look foolish with the off-speed stuff.
And that one is lifted in the air. Tucker on the move. And there are 2 outs. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And next for New York, Paul O'Neill. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
2 outs. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. So they've been held scoreless through 5. It's the Astros 6 and the Yankees nothing. Back here in Houston, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. And a pitch. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, these Astros, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Next offering upstairs.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
No, that
next offering misses. Ball 3. Right-hander kicks, deals. And Kyle Tucker will take his base.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of his zone.
Now it's going to be Chas McCormick. And that's through there for a strike. Tucker on at first, nobody out. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
And the right-hander deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The pitch. That's out to center field. Judge sizes this one up, and there's one down.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Jeremy
Pena getting ready to hit.
Pena's dad played in the majors for 7 seasons, spending time with St. Louis and Cleveland as a second baseman. Jeremy has a little more power, though. Only needed 2 seasons to pass his dad on the career home run list for the family.
Oh, 1 down.
That's a ball.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Kicks and fires. There's a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Got it by him for the K.
Third baseman, number 2.
And at first, and now it's Alex Bregman. He's already homered here in this one. And that one clips the corner. Swings through that.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And now 1 and 2. Got him swinging. So the Astros lead 1, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Derek Jeter. So you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Ripped towards third. Tossed to Bagwell. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. Babe Ruth will hit next. First offering in the dirt. Ruth, 26 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And now it's even up.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Left-hand batter waits. So a foul ball makes it 1 and 2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. A wind in the pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your left side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Mantle up to him for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1. There's a strike. 2 down, nobody on, as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. And that one missing low. And another ball. Lou Gehrig waiting for a turn at the plate. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Cracks his bat and pops him up. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Astros 6 and the Yankees nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Caleb Ferguson.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Yainer Diaz digs in now. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And the pitch. In the air, out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
The designated hitter, Jose Altuve.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Pitch misses. 1-0. Action in the pen down there. Victor Gonzalez getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. The Astros up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. That one ripped. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Stepping in, Yordan Alvarez. At the belt and fires. And that one wrapped foul. And he deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And now the lefty. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Altuve over at first with one away. And that skips in the dirt.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Left-hand hitter waits. On the ground, 2 ball. To second for 1. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Astros 6 and the Yankees nothing. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the first baseman, Lou Gehrig. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Yankees finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
And ball 1.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. The line to kick the pitch.
2-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Aaron Judge at the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Ball.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Righty delivers. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and Joe McDonald says he went around. The Yanks with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is in for a strike. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Judge out on the play. And there's 2 down.
The batter, the catcher,
Jorge Posada stepping in now for the Yankees. Misses inside, and it's 1-0.
Now just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. That one fouled off. The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Righty to the plate. Goes down looking. So the Yanks go in order. They still find themselves down 6-0. Bottom of the 7th, and stepping in for the Astros, Jeff Bagwell. And a pitch. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Ball 1. Other thing in this park, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. On the ground to short. In time to Gehrig, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
The batter, number 7, second baseman,
Craig Biggio up next for the Astros. 1 for 3. That's in there. It's 0-1.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. On the corner for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball.
0-2.
Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Kicks and deals. Biggio checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Didn't go. The pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Tucker stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And another ball. Hit in the air, center field. Judge is under it. Nabs it, and that is that. Nothing doing here this half. 8th inning coming up. It's the Astros 6 and the Yankees nothing. Back here at Minute Maid Park, we're at the top of the 8th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Alfonso Soriano. Ryan back to work. Right through there for a strike.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
And he's just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
LeMahieu in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Bounce to the right. And that one handled. 2 up, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 21, Paul O'Neill.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. And now the right fielder, Paul O'Neill. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Tucker raging back towards the wall. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back here in Houston, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the center fielder, Chas McCormick. Here comes a pitch. That misses, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
And another ball.
2-0.
On the ground. Fires over to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Jeremy.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. And a strike. Into center. Jeter makes his way towards it. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And there's 2 away.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me out. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Bregman stands in now and watches strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fouled off left side.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
The pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Mantle makes the play, and it's out number 3. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. All set to start the 9th in this one. And stepping in for the Yankees, Derek Jeter. The right-hander back to work. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. His first homer of the year, and they cut into the deficit. It's 6-1.
Well, there goes the shutout, just like that. They're still behind, but this is a start. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Nolan Ryan departs. Only 2 hits allowed for him, so a great effort. And we'll be back after a quick break to tell you about the new arm. Ryan Presley comes on now. He's into the game with the bases empty. Babe Ruth stepping in now for the Yankees. Just missed. Presley, a 6'2" righty, 35 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 1-1.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Good eye right there.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Off the mark there. 3-1 now.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away. You get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Three-two now. Here's a high fly ball out to center. McCormick has it sized up. Makes the catch for the out. And up next for New York, Mickey Mantle. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. And now the count is even. 1 run across in the frame so far here at the top of the 9th. And the slider just misses.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
To the right side. Low throw, and he can't take it out.
A potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman has got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. It's Aaron Judge now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Fires it to the plate. Safe.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through. the middle of the field.
Billy Wagner comes on trying to close it out. A chance at his first save of the year. Jorge Posada, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The Yankees looking to rally. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Bounce to third, and that chance handled. Throws to second for 1. A double play to end it.
This team was ready from the first pitch of the ball game. Swinging the bats, scoring runs, just very aggressive. I feel like they set the tone, and that tone created the momentum that took them all the way to the finish line. Nice win today.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 6 runs, 9 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 runners on base. For the Yankees, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 41,168. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.